Hey guys, we're Forklow and we are here to bring you a video about internet dating. Well, before it was kind of about guys who use girls, and then we got off topic during practice. So, it's about internet dating. I mean, I think we've all kind of done it where we feel really lonely, and then we go on a game, like League of Legends or Wizard 101 or some shit like that, and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm so lonely, I need a cuddle buddy, something hug me. And we latch on to the first person that's like, I need a girlfriend, I need a boyfriend. And you're like, yes, I'll do it! And we don't think about the consequences. He could be a serial killer. He could be a rapist. He could actually live in your neighborhood and come kill you. You never know. Or kidnap you. Or he could be into a skin fetish and then skin you alive and wear your skin as a suit. And then he'll be walking down the street wearing a skin and everybody's going to think he's a tranny because he looks like a woman. But then you're gonna come up missing on the news, and people are gonna be like, "Holy motherfuckers!" We saw that girl like a couple of days ago, and we thought she was a tranny, and now she's missing. Whoa! Rewind. So just think about the consequences, okay? Because serial killers, people in jail, all these people can get access to these games or even Facebook and talk to you, try to get to know you, and maybe even use you to, hey, get out of jail or get married and change your name because they're a fugitive. And we just shouldn't internet date because it's really fucking shitty. And if you guys actually like each other and everything is okay, and he's so far away or she's so far away, you will not see each other until you turn like 18 because parents don't go down with that shit. Like, oh, Mom, I just met this guy online and he's 2 years older than me. We're so in love.
And your friends are like, what? Break up with him. What are you doing?
Like, have you sent him any nude pictures? No. Who do you think I am? Jesus, got to read all of these. No. It just, no guys, I've never done it, okay? I've never done it. Don't even go there. But seriously, guys, it's just bad. I mean, we have an example, because, I mean, we've done it, honestly, and it just either gone way where we think we're madly in love and we're gonna get married. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of in one of those relationships. We're going on 2 years. I know he's actually a real person because on Skype is magical too. This chick hooked me up with him before. She knew him before I did. And I talked to him before, and we've talked on the phone for almost 2 consecutive years now. And I've talked to his parents and his family, and they blocked him during Skype. And it's really nice, and it's comforting, I guess, even though he lives so far away. And I'm okay with being lonely. So until we meet, I think I can pretty much hold out. And my parents know, because my parents are pretty chill, and they're just letting me wait until I'm ready and at the age where they think I'm 18 is a good age so that I can meet him and be like exclusive boyfriend, girlfriend type of thing. But I dated this guy before him, and he is a backstabbing loser. And he's so fake, Where he, like, is my age, but then 2 seconds later he's posting a picture and he's like, well, I'm so old, guys. Girls, come on, I'm single, hop on my dick. And I'm like, no, we're kind of dating. right now, and you're being a douchebag. But he didn't see it that way, so I broke up with him. Then, stupidly, we got back together. And this time, he wanted to get back together with me because he wanted Skype sex. And I said no, and then he broke up with me, and now we're not friends anymore at all, and we don't talk anymore. But my sister has a great example of internet dating, guys. So I'm gonna leave up to her.
So, let's say I know this guy named Alfonso. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Nothing serious. So, I met him online. The typical kind of stupid way some people would say. Why can't you just go out and meet someone you actually know?
You really should go out and meet people that you know, because there's actual living, breathing people at your school that are pretty cool. Just look past their nerdy glasses and the braces and the bad haircuts, because that's what their mom gets them every year. And you'll see the person inside and know how great they are.
Okay, so back to Alfonso. I met him online, and so we talked for a little bit, and then he asked me out. And yeah, I liked him back. Typical sort of thing. Yeah, I liked him back. So I thought about it, and then I said yes. 2 months, it was all yay and great. And then when the 2 months ended,
Shit got shitty and stuff. Shit gets shittier every day.
I mean, I suspected he was cheating, and I was right. He was.
With Vietnamese Mexican chick that looked like a rag doll because she wore so much makeup. I mean, usually Asian people have like red or pink cheeks, but she put on like a bunch of blush, and her foundation wasn't even her right shade. I mean, it was really bad, guys. I mean, she could be a drag queen if she wanted to be without even trying.
Except I think what really got me mad was he had the nerve to say something like, "Oh, my cousin." He was using my Facebook account. I swear I didn't cheat on you. It was my cousin talking to this one chick. And so before that all happened, I posted something on his wall. And so because I was mad and I suspected and I knew, I just knew. And she had the nerve to comment on it. Yeah, this is Facebook, right? She had the nerve to comment. And it just made me so mad.
What she said was, maybe I just, give her everything that he wants, and sorry, honey, but you don't.
Like, back the fuck up before you get snapped the fuck up. I'm sorry, but no.
It just doesn't go down that way. I mean, cheating in real life is one thing, cheating online, when you're supposed to be able to trust someone that you've never met before, is like whole another level of, oh my god, there's people that I know and they betray me every so often, but these people that are supposed to be maybe totally honest with me because we've never even met are betraying me even more. What the fuck?
I mean, don't, this is both guys. Don't try to get someone if 2 months later you're gonna be like, oh, I'm so tired. Maybe I should go cheat on them. No, don't do that. I mean, just tell them that you don't feel that way anymore. It's like, okay, we met online anyway. It's only been 2 months. And so after that, he said, okay, so I fought with her for probably like 30 minutes. Yeah, because she is really
30 times 2
and
an hour.
It just made me so mad, right? And then next day he sees it all and shit because I mean he went to bed early, whatever. And he says this, I hate the feeling that I'm gonna have to have my girlfriend on a leash. Like, what did you just say to me? Do I look like a dog to you?
This isn't 1920s, guys. I mean, black people have rights too.
Like, come on. And it just made me so mad. He was white, right? last white guy I ever dated, first guy I ever dated, the white guy I ever dated, wasn't happening.
But we're
ever
not saying
again.
that white guys are bad, okay?
White guys
They're
are fine.
cool. All guys are cool. It's just this one happened to be really fucking stupid and inconsiderate and didn't know how to treat a young woman or even a girl. Even a girl that doesn't even respect herself. Because if you don't, I mean, he posts stuff and he goes behind your back and it's like, what's up, bitches? I'm such a good guy, but then later I'm gonna ask you for Skype stacks and I'm gonna post it on YouTube.
And then after I broke up with him, so I didn't talk to him for a few months. And then I just decided, oh, I'm just gonna say I'm single and everything. And then he was like, oh my god, finally, she said she's single, so I don't have to break up with her and I can get with this other chick named Scarlett.
Not Scarlett Johansson, guys. Keep her thing in your pants.
And so yes, and then he starts using girls, taking pictures of them on Skype, and then just like posting them everywhere. And then I get told, and I'm like, I feel bad for the girls. I mean,
So then at the same time, I'm like, you're so fucking stupid.
I mean, if they didn't know, it's like, I feel really bad for you, but it's like, man, that just really sucks. I'm so glad that didn't happen to me. But I still feel bad for you in the sense of like, wow, he's really pathetic. I mean, come on.
So, about internet dating, I mean, her example went the bad way, but here's my example. I've been dating the same guy, and I met him on the internet for 2 years, okay? And this chick, my lovely sister, she hooked us up. She persistently, with a passion, was like, oh my gosh, you guys need to talk. So she gave me the phone one day, and we started talking, and at first I fell in love with his voice, because it was just, like, so smooth and so deep, and I'm like a sucker for that.
Yes,
and then we stopped talking, and I Facebook stalked him a lot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's single. But then we had to go on a trip for a while. And when I came back, he had a girlfriend. I was really sad. But then he started talking to me, even though I didn't know how to talk to him because I didn't know if I should be myself, be somebody else, you know. But then I decided, who's gonna like me if I don't be myself? I mean, you have to be yourself so other people will like you. Otherwise, you're just fake. And we started talking, and we talked more, and we talked for a really, really long time, and eventually I fell in love with his personality. And I developed feelings for him, and without me even trying, just being me, he developed feelings for me, and he asked me out. And it was really sweet. And no, it wasn't over text, and it wasn't over Facebook. It was the closest thing we can get to in real life sort of thing over Skype. So I said yes, and we've been dating for 2 years. I mean, we fight sometimes because he lives so far away, and it's kind of hard to like keep up conversations like every day sort of stuff. Even though you think, oh, he lives so far away, he knows something about my everyday life. 2 years is a long time to get to know somebody. So you kind of just get used to that everyday routine, and then later it's like, oh no, what do we talk about? So it's gone that way for me, and I know he's actually real, not a serial killer or a rapist or anything, just a pedophile, because I've talked to his parents, and being me, I can be kind of a bitch sometimes. And
everyone can.
How I literally asked for like ID and stuff just to make sure. And being himself, he's a people pleaser. And he actually sent me his ID, copy of it. And then his mom's number, his brothers, his sisters, and since we've been Skyping more often and such, they've actually walked in and talked to me, and they remember me from our phone calls, so I know he's not lying to me. And it's a really relieving feeling knowing that I can trust him and have feelings for him and he has feelings for me, and that I can talk to his friends and that everything is cool and that his parents know and so his family and that my parents know that we're together even though we can't be together like in the same place. And they're cool with me being with him because we've been together for so long, it's like second nature. So that's how my relationship's been, and then it can go my way, or it can go her way, or it can go the other way where you find out that he's a serial killer or a rapist, or both. Or yeah, he could be racist, he could be a racist serial killer. You never know who the hell you're meeting online.
But when you date someone online, always get their password.
The passwords are key, guys, because if you think he's lying,
or
check their email address or their Facebook, because people tend to use the same password, so if they give you one, they give you access to everything. And if they trust you enough to actually give you email, it means they have nothing to hide, and it's a really good feeling. Think,
oh my gosh,
it's like honey, because they trust you and you trust them, even though you're totally asking for their information, so you can make sure they don't end up lying to you later or something, so you can check up on them every so often. And it's important to give them yours too, so that you know that they know that you trust them. And phone numbers, of course. Skype is definitely 100% key to keeping an internet relationship going for a really long time. Because if you can see each other and talk, I guess computer screen to computer screen, even though you're seeing each other's faces, and they can deal with all your weird facial expressions and your family walking in and then talking to you and it being really awkward, then you guys can deal with a lot of shit when you get actually together. Because it's like you knew each other then and you just continue from where you left off later. And fuck balls, I lost my train of thought, guys. He'll take over.
Okay, I just wanna switch this up a little bit. Internet dating. About the creepy ones you gotta watch out for. Let's say you're
Don't go into the light fans! Don't take the candy!
It's the truth. Actually, about some light fans, you just don't want to. Unless you actually know the person.
You don't even know the person, guys. Just don't get into light fans, especially the ones that have X, Y, and Z. Because over where we live, that van has been kidnapping women everywhere.
When they jog early in the morning. And so they're in a sports bra spandex.
Let's just say we don't go jogging in the morning anymore.
Exactly. And so, yes. Don't.
I remember?
Right. Don't. Let's say, go check. And you're like, why am I single? Why won't anyone ask me out? This is so terrible. Don't worry about it. You don't need a relationship.
Single is better anyway. Through middle school and high school, even though all your other friends might have boyfriends or girlfriends, you have that option to go and flirt with as many guys as you want, and to basically have eye sex with each other, where you're looking him up and down and he's looking you up and down, but you're not really gonna talk to each other ever. You just want to keep looking at each other because he thinks you're hot and you think he's hot. And then you have that option to go out to the club with your other single friends and meet guys, or like if you're in college and you can drink, you have the option to accept a drink from a guy. But don't get drunk because some guys buy you drinks, it just means they want to have sex.
And you don't know what he put in that drink.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you see this whole swirly thing going up in there, or if it's like called like sex on the beach or something, what the fuck? Don't drink it. I mean, sex
on the beach, you're gonna get lost somewhere.
You're gonna get kidnapped and you're gonna get raped by a bunch of people.
And you don't even know who.
It's gonna be like a mass rape orgy.
And then you're gonna be like, so who's the virginity to? Who's the father? You're gonna be on that one show. It's like, who's the father? And then when the guy
16 and pregnant,
or then when that guy finds out, he's just like, oh shit, and then his parents find out like, you gotta go pregnant. What the fuck?
Or then he goes to jail because he raped you.
Exactly.
So yeah, internet dating, personal information. Don't give that out.
No. Don't. When we say personal information, it's like
your address.
I mean, if you guys are talking on the phone, sure, he already has your number, or she already has your number. Don't give addresses unless you guys haven't like Skyped. You haven't met their parents. You haven't met their siblings, or if they have siblings, if they don't have siblings, then you haven't met their parents.
You just don't even like if you've met their parents and stuff. Don't do that either. Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
Unless you've known them for what, maybe a year and a half. Because I literally just gave my boyfriend my address. So, just move slow and cautiously because you don't know what shit you're getting into when you meet someone online.
And you don't know what to expect ever. Unless you've known them for ever.
And ever. But, I mean, it's like this cotton candy phase, You have all that cotton candy and it's awesome. You're like, oh my gosh, should I take some from this part or should I take some from this part? Oh my gosh, should I even eat it at all? That's what internet dating is like because you have like that split down the middle where you can have this part of the cotton candy or this part, and that's the good and the bad, and you don't know where you're gonna go, and then if you just eat the entire thing, and you're gonna experience to get in the bad, but eventually it's gonna end. So eat the cotton candy with caution. And don't have Skype sex. I mean, seriously. If you're dating a guy and within a month he's asking you to have Skype sex or something, I mean, think about it. How many other girls is he asking you to hop on his dick? It's not cool. It's disgusting. And he'll record you and it will end up on Pornhub or something like that. Or like he'll turn you into a cartoon and it'll end up some like freaking Japanese hentai site or something. It's gross. It's disrespectful to your body and your privacy. And it's just wait till marriage. And I know it's over the internet and whatnot, but it's just gross. Just don't. Because it's not cool. Just wait for it. Don't do drugs. Don't have sex. Stay in school and don't drop out because you're pregnant.
Just get help with that. I mean, it sounds kind of terrible. It's like almost like, yeah, go do it. But if it just happens and but then you feel bad after, and you found out, oh my god, I'm pregnant. What am I supposed to do? Get help.
And make sure you tell your parents. I mean, they're gonna be fucking pissed.
But it's better to tell them when you're just like you just found out you're pregnant instead of being in like
your 6 months and be like, hey mom, dad, do I look fat? Oh no, honey, you look fine. Guess what? I'm pregnant.
Don't do that. You are gonna have like the worst experience of your life.
Whoop, there it is. So, just internet dating, caution, passwords, Skype. or just don't do it at all because you want to go and be social in life and not antisocial because you're a cool kid and you want to talk to people at school. Then, we can't tell you what to do with your life. Hopefully, in some way, this video just helps you understand maybe internet dating for what it is and who type of people that you meet. Because if you're in an internet dating, perhaps Facebook, community, then there's drama up your ass all the time, and some people just need it and some people don't, and most people have enough at school or at work, so that's just life, I guess. Just be cautious about your decisions, and if you get a creeper vibe from somebody, they keep asking you, oh my gosh, aren't you 16 even though you're 13 or something? Stop talking to them, because they're trying to get in your pants and they're trying to figure out where you live. Just stop. Stop.
Don't do it.
Stop it. I said stop. Okay, stop. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that you listened to me. And of course my sister. Because I love my sister. So, this has been Forklow, first video. And I know we're really rusty, but comment and like
and share it with your friends, because this is pretty good advice.
Yeah, and
in my opinion,
not to toot our own horns or anything, not that we got anything going down there because we're both girls. We're kind of funny sometimes.
If you actually knew us, you would know.
Yeah, we're okay people. You can actually message us or fan mail, email us or something. Ask us questions and we'll answer them in videos, or we'll email you back or something like that, because we have the time to do it. We're not exactly busy people. So we'll get back to you. And we promise we'll get back to you. When we make promises, we always keep them. That's why we're making this video together after talking about it for 6 months. Because we promised that we were going to do it. So, thank you for watching, even though it's been ridiculously long. Please don't be rude about your comments or anything, because that's, discouraging, but it's okay, I guess, if you do, because we're strong people, and we're gonna keep posting videos, because this is what we want to do. So, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye!